going to do a review on the 6.3.0 update and also the 6.3.1 update. Now,
So, 6.3's here, and yeah, good. There's some new things, lots of new things in fact, lots of new things which people have already made videos on, but if you still want me to do it, I will, but you know, that one's up to you. I don't mind whether I do it or not really, because there's pros and there's cons. But one thing I will be doing is an overview of version 6.3. So here, which is very handy for overviews actually, is an update list. So, after its horrendous absence, missed by everyone in the Battle Cats community, the challenge battle has been re-added, and you wouldn't believe it, it's orange. Look, it's in the event stages Stories of Legend bit, the event stages section, and instead of being red, it's orange, and it has new on it, and it's just written challenge battle. It's a lot more new, it's a lot cleaner, and it's exciting because it's a different colour, and different colours are good. So as it's a new, we're going to have to get our scores again, but then it being here, it might pioneer some how fast can you do it strategies. Even I might get a respectable score. I guess anything could happen. Next are the new forms for cats. Cat fruit evolutions in this update. We've been granted 2 for Warlock and Pierre, which I don't have, and lots of people do seem to have. And then Surfer Cat, which I'm going to be very late to. I think I'm just going to let Matt Shea cover that one.
Castaway, Castaway, Castaway.
Or Chawsey.
Surfer Cat can be evolved.
Or, actually, yeah, every single person has already done it. And then Stories of Legend-wise, IT Catacombs has been added. And guess what? I can't cover that either. But I'm sure there'll be a Chihuahua speedrun before long that you can go and watch, so that's good. But what does terrify me is that 4-star stages now go as far, it says on there, but we'll scroll down to look at it because it is honestly terrifying, Sea Polluter. A long time back, a lot of you may not have been there at this point or remembered it, but Nurse Woofer challenged me to beat 3-star Sea Polluter, no gacha, which I didn't because I'm not a no gacha kind of person. But I eventually did it 3-star, but it was really difficult, and I never want to see a 4-star of Sea Polluter because I got very much uber carried through that, and yeah, I don't like the look of that one single bit. To show you the extent of the problem, this is as far as I've got with 4-star stages. Low tide beach, and I'm actually pretty stuck there. It's not for want of doing it, it's just that I cannot do it. Which brings us along very nicely to one other part of the update, and that is the reforms they have made to level caps. There are 2 of these reforms, and that's brilliant. I love level caps going up. Higher level cats, better cats, more chance of me beating a level. Will he beat a level? No, he's a spoon. But I might have a better chance, because now little cats can be moved past level plus 20 to level plus 30 in fact. The description is a little confusing because the way it's written, it says special grade little cats. Now, I don't know what that means, but I am assuming that it'll work just as we expect it to. So in my cat storage, I have lots of cats that I've already maxed. So for example, we have little bird cat. I have 5 of these. So if I use all and click use, we can now go to this menu and give it levels, and now that is level 65, little flying cat. Very good news indeed. And I've been waiting a while for this. I would have a lot more little cats if I'd remembered to spend my event tickets after Slimy Stallions, but I didn't remember. But I've still got quite a few little cats, and this is really one of my favourite parts of this update. I can guess while making 4-star stages stretch so far into Stories of Legend, Ponos did realise that things aren't going to be very easy, so I'm very glad that the new level cap has been introduced, which means that even with my terrible maths, I should be able to work it out. We can get level 40 plus 30, that's level 70 little cats, which should be very useful indeed in replacing the basic cats, which in 4-star stages we of course can't use. Now, basic cats have also received a level cap change. We can now, with 5,800 user rank, upgrade them to level plus 80, meaning that they will reach a total level of 100, which is mad. That's a lot of levels, and I'd be pretty happy to get to that. Only problem is, you have to physically accept the rank reward at 5,800 user rank to be able to upgrade them further. You can't just do it. I mean, my rank is 6,282, but I can't upgrade the normal cats at the moment because I haven't accepted up that far a user rank. And because it refills my energy, that's something that I'm gonna do, claiming the user rank in a sensible way. Now, entwined within 6.3 has been other celebrations, namely the 30 million celebration. That's 30 million downloads of the Battle Cats across, I don't know, many different people. But it's a lot of downloads. I made loads of little tiny videos while I was off about that. And in addition to it, there's Miracle Chance Cat Ticket What's-Its, where you can get Ballaluga. But the point is, that's been entwined in the 6.3 stuff as well, the 30 million downloads, so we're getting rare tickets for that. And also, Cats Round the World, where every player, except for Regit, can get a squish ball cat. Now, I was away at the time of this stage, but seeming as every player can have one, can I have one in my mailbox, please, Ponos? Thank you very much. And also, could you bring Heavenly Tower back? So in the spirit of these other celebrations, I'm gonna open some rare tickets and see what happens. Ah, the wonder of Bodhisattva. Here's a fun fact for you all. This, a super rare, is now officially within the realms of boosted. If I hypermax this, it would now be level 51 plus 11 Tathagata Cat. When I tried to get Shadow Gao in the Epic Fest role, of which I got no Ubers in, I got quite a lot of Bodhisattva Cats. So yeah, that one's quite high level now. Ah, Shaman Cat. Now here's one for you. This one's also quite high level. Plus 19. That's my most plussed gacha cat, I guess. The basic cats, of course, will be a lot more plus because that's normal cat capsules. But yeah, that is very boosted indeed. I'll be interested to see how quite well it does when Necromancer eventually gets its true form. Let's open one more, see what we get in this one. It spins around. It is Jurassic. Alright, so that's Miracle Chance. I didn't actually get anything Miracle Chancey, Twin Stars or Bunnies or, anything like that. But I guess you'll want to see, because it's funny, me failing a level in the spirit of update 6.3. So I briefly looked at Sea Polluter 4 stars. The first level's Oil Platform. I remember what was in Oil Platform. So instead I'm going to another sort of sea-themed subchapter, but much further back. And I don't know what's in it, so I'm just bringing some little cats with me. We've got Little Eraser, which has broken the plus 20 limit. We've also got Little Macho Legs, who hasn't, but it is good, isn't it? And then there's Little Flying Cat, of course, our level 65 little cat, and some other general 4-star stuff, Thaumaturge Cat, things like that. So now, for your amusement, I shall fail Bikini territory. Right, this should be good fun. So what's in this exciting level? Those guys. That's a fine way to start it off. I don't mind them. How about I use a level 40 plus 23 Little Eraser and see how long that can hold them off for. Ah, Reindeer! Flipping out. These things come up on me pretty quickly. We'll bring out a Macho Leg and then hopefully Meat Shield with these guys. Now, a thing to remember, when you have Little Mohawk Cat in your cat spam, don't wait for it every time you're about to spam the cats. It has a longer recharge time than the other ones. No one particularly knows why. No one is particularly sure why Ponos chose to do that, but it has a longer recharge time, so it does. But it seems as if this rather strong meat shielding that we have with a Hypermax Jiangshi and our new level limit Eraser seems to be holding the reindeer off for a little bit at least. We've also got the handy help of a Paris stack, but there are Dark Doges bearing down on us with their angry teeth, so I'm just going to spawn some more stuff. Not entirely sure how well Little Flying Cat is doing. Not entirely sure if I've actually spammed any. But I've noticed now, I probably went over it a while ago, but it has a really short recharge time. Like, you can get a lot of these And seeming as it's strong against zombies, this little one, I guess it'll be very useful when it comes to levels like the, you know, the zombie one. But on us at the moment, bearing down, are a lot of enemies. Thaumaturge Cat is doing a good job of weakening. But the problem is, I'm terrible at the game. That's the problem. Gory is actually causing less trouble than I expected. You see, I jinxed it, didn't I? He started jinxing me the moment I was saying it. And I am going to lose catastrophically now. There's also a Shy Boy, Master A, couple of Reindeers. It's like Big Smoke's order, but in Battle Cats. There's just a lot of it. Yeah, Reindeers are number 9s. The failure is a number 9, large. And I know nothing about the Big Smoke meme at all. After I apologise for that extremely out of date and a meme that I just know nothing about other than brief 2-second glimpses on the Pyrocynical channel, I'm gonna move on to the challenge battle because you've seen me fail for your amusement. Now, see me succeed in a level where it's actually really quite difficult to lose. Now, I'm going to equip my super fast team because the challenge isn't too difficult and this should be fine. Now, it is mostly made up of things that will kill metals, but I don't care. I'm just going to do the challenge anyway and get a score and improve on it in future. Now, here's one for you. Will this give me 30 cat food, seeming as it's a stage in here now? Energy, no. It's a no continues. Oh dear. No drop rewards. But I do wonder whether you get stuff back from it. That's an interesting one. I mean, I wouldn't think that you do, but it's in the event stages, so I don't know. If it does give me my energy back, I've messed this up with the whole frugal energy thing, but it's new, it's exciting. I like to click on things that are new. And look, it's got an informational screen now. Welcome to challenge mode. Earn higher scores by defeating all enemies as fast as you can. Try as many times as you like to reach the highest ranks. No items can be used in these stages. Right. Okay. High score is currently 0 points. So they've dressed it up nicely. They've put some nice informational bits in it, just like Cat Claw Dojo. And the whole system is a lot cleaner than it was when it was just a square on the menu screen. 'Cause you didn't have a battle begins bit like this. It was a little blue screen where it said it, and you just came at it directly from the start of the game. It was a bit disjointed, but then we didn't have Cat Claw Dojo, so it had nothing to go with. But I think now it looks a bit nicer, and it's an interesting dynamic not seeing any items below the attack. And yeah, it's called higher score now, so that's good. It's like it already knows that I am going to be really, really bad. But I guess we'll just have to go into the battle and see how we do. Right, okay, so it's your same snowy environment. In the description, it did say the challenge battle is largely the same. You just have to get your score again, so we're going to have pretty easy to kill squirrels. Of course, after the changes they made before, this is before the challenge battle was removed in the first place, but they oh, Chilolo, what are you doing? Get out, no! No! Right, okay. But yeah, they reformed cat cannons a while ago, so the challenge battle doesn't have a sort of cheaty cannon, so that takes a while to load now. And yeah, wow, okay. I've messed that up with my energy, but thanks. I got 30 cat food and energy fully recovered for doing the challenge battle. Ponos, you're great. And I got a respectable score. I feel like that's, I don't know, like the score is more lenient than the last one. I don't think I got a score that high before, and this definitely isn't my fastest at doing it. Floundering about with that assassin bear and the like, but I don't know. Let me know what scores you guys have got. This probably isn't the fastest I'm ever going to do it. But I've got me some cat food now, so that's good. That's the challenge battle cleared then. It does give you 30 cat food. Wow, I mean, I'm glad that it's placed here now then. And of course, still at the moment, I didn't realise it would go on this long, but the 30 million celebration as I record this, still going on. We've got different monthly stages, autumn equals sports day, things like that. I'll never do any sports. And the all-star wonderful celebration and things like that. So yeah. That's the basic overview of the update. If you want me to do a thing about Surfer Cat True Form, I will, but lots of people will have done a video on it. But if you want me to, fine, I will. But yeah, that's about it. And on that note, I hope you enjoyed.